got the Texas Fan Better Podcast. Chef Bridge, Fifth Ward Crenshaw. You know the best out there. Keno, Bo Diggity 713. To all my Texas Nation. If you feeling good, I want you to throw them H's up high. Yeah, like that. I see you. Let's swarm. Yeah, Houston, Texas, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. The best city in the state. Yeah, we stay turned up. There's excitement in the air for the Houston Texans. We swarming all year, causing havoc, we wrecking. Coming off that edge, we got 5-5-5-1. Thing on the outside, locking down your number one. All about the swarm mentality. And the H, standing on business is the way we operate. I rep that 7 like CJ, that 1 like Diggs, that 3 like Dell. H-Town, we doing it big, you know that 12 out here. And don't you never forget, better pick your poison, cause we got Joe in the midst. We rock that battle red, still blue, Liberty white, H-Town blue, drip galore, man, we so fresh, fire like the field. Shout out to the whole squad, chasing greatness. Eyes on the prize, one goal, it's time to take it. Let's get it. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls about to perform. Throw them H's up, throw them H's up, now you throw them H's up, throw them H's up, we throw them H's up, throw them H's up, let's show love for them Texans, cause them Bulls.
Welcome back to the Texans Fan Battle Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Matthew Briggs. As always, I got my A1 since day one with me. But before I introduce them, I just want to say, guys, let's put the bullshit all beside us and let's just love one another, okay? And I say that because what we're about to say today is going to piss off some Texans fans. With that being said, let me introduce the number one person that Texans fans hate. I got Mr. Fifth Ward Crenshaw.
Now, number one person, but what up?
I mean, I'm on the show, on here. Right?
Yeah.
Because we used to have the number one person hated in Texas Nation, but we got rid of it.
That might be the world.
We upgraded for sure. Next off, we got Mr. H-Town, Honcho himself, Johnny Honcho. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight, man?
And for
Feeling good. I'm about to eat a steak.
and for some reason, we got the man that's being blamed for Sunday's loss because he predicted the score. We got Mr. Keno, the messenger himself. What's going on, brother?
What's good, everybody? What's good, man?
All right. Well, me and Keno, we stood here, we're tough last week in the loss, so we kind of got our feelings out. We had our boy Anthony on. He kind of rubbed it in our face. Oz. So, Crenshaw, Honcho, I'll start with you, Crenshaw. You were there at the game. You weren't one of the fans that got their ass beaten, nose bloody. But tell us, what did you see and what irritates you about this game?
All right. Can y'all hear me? Because I'm outside. Can y'all hear me?
Loud
Yes, sir.
All right. So, yeah, I was at the game. There's no way in hell I would have got my ass whooped like that. It was hot. It was really, really hot. But as far as the game, bro, it looks like the Texans we've been seeing over the years. They'll get down the field goal. Get down the field, punt. Get down the field, drop pass. Get down the field, just don't know what the fuck to do. Can't get the plays in. I thought CJ had more control this year. Where is the audibles? Where is the defense showing this coverage? Let me slide to this side, slide to this side. It looked like the same shit that we seen. Matter of fact, it like the same shit that Bobby got fired on. What I seen on Sunday. The offense looked terrible. That's something that I mentioned in previous pods. I say in the preseason, CJ not playing enough. Oh man, you don't want to get him hurt. Fuck that. He need to be out there playing. It's a new system, new everything. He need to play more than fucking 8 fucking snaps, bro. He ain't those other elite quarterbacks that don't have to play in the preseason like that. But still to that, we had Patrick Mahomes. This motherfucker played in 2 preseason games. This motherfucker's a Hall of Famer right now if he retired. But he go, CJ Stroud, we calling this motherfucker again. He don't need to be out there. And then what happened? I said this. I remember Hunter, I told you this. I say the offense gonna start slow. It's gonna start slow. And what happened? The offense started slowed in the motherfucker. Bro, we didn't even get in the fucking red zone. How the fuck an NFL team didn't get in the motherfucking red zone in an NFL game, bro? We didn't get in the fucking red zone. CJ, under he was under pressure, but he's gonna be under pressure. He's a quarterback. He was hitting his throws, but I just feel like if we can't run the ball, yes, everybody say Nico Collins this, Nico Collins this. Nico Collins is not a top 5 wide receiver because it's easy to take him out the fucking game, bro. It's easy to take him out the fucking game. Matter of fact, did Nico was playing the game on Sunday? What did he do on Sunday, y'all? What did he do? Not a motherfucking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not a motherfucking thing. So I'm a little upset. I'm a little pissed off because they want us to show up and show out. So boom, we come out there. We ain't deep out there in LA, but we out there. We showing up and showing out, and they give us 9 points. They give us 9 points, bro. They didn't score nothing in the second half. We seen this shit last year. Second half, not scoring no fucking points. Bro, enough is enough, bro. It's the same shit. And when you speak on it, they get mad at you. Why you can't speak on something that you want to improve? If you capping for the shit, that mean you okay with the shit. I'm not okay with the shit, bro. I'm not okay with the shit, bro. This year 3, CJ. The honeymoon stage is over, bro. The honeymoon stage is over. You know what I'm saying? They say most marriages last 3 years. So this is the third year, bro. You got to get it together.
I mean, point said. Honcho, what about you, brother?
Uh, I went out on a limb last week, man. I said we would come out 31-10. Crenshaw, I give
You
you
got
the
the 10
props,
right.
man. I give you the props, bro. I mean, you're right. We didn't come out firing, man. One thing that really upset me, um, we didn't utilize Nico nor Chubbs enough, man. I feel like Chubbs was in a position where we could have ran him a lot more. He didn't look like he just had an injury last season, man. He was actually taking that ball downhill, man. But like I was saying, a couple days ago, man, I'm kind of in agreement with you guys. I want to give it to week 5. I'm still real optimistic about this team, man. And all it takes, I mean, everybody been watching football for a while. I mean, it just takes that momentum, man. I mean, and we can always hit it at any time. So I'm still want to be a little optimistic, but I do want to point out, man. Yeah, the defense had us in the game, man. But only thing that upsets me, like Crenshaw saying, man, it's year 3 and we're still not getting in the end zone. Uh, I mean, some of the stuff, like he said, I mean, it did look a little Bobby-ish, but at the same time, I still got a little, a little confidence in Kaylee, man. Hopefully he can turn around and pick things out. But I mean, like he said, man, I mean, hell, it's year 3. Um, I don't know, man. I just want to be optimistic about it. I mean, one thing that do concern me is, I mean, just with the division, we got Jags over there with Lynn Cohen. Um, we got Shane Steichen over there in Indianapolis, and then you got Callahan over there in Tennessee. All those guys was offensive coordinators. They wasn't new to play calling, and the only thing that kind of makes me a little nervous, we have a rookie uh, OC that never really called plays. So maybe that might be a reason why we can't really get in the end zone. He's not experienced calling plays, man. So that makes me a little nervous. But I mean, defense can only win you so many games, man. We got to get in that fucking end zone.
So, me,
Well, hold on. Let me point out something again, Matt. You know what? It's starting to make sense now why CJ was crying. When CJ was crying, when Tank went down, I see why he cried because without Tank, CJ's human. With Tank, CJ is a different quarterback. Just look at the games with Tank and look at the games without Tank. Without Tank, it ain't Nico Collins, bro. It's Tank Dell. I'm about to give Tank Dell's props right now, bro. With Tank Dell on the field, CJ like a top 5 quarterback. Without Tank Dell, he like a 15, 16 best quarterback in the league, bro. And they haven't addressed that. Can we trade for Tyreek Hill? Is that possible? Or I'm just wishful thinking. Is that possible, y'all? I can't I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I'm finna say Jalen Waddles too. Shoot,
Yeah, because
Jalen.
because
At this
I mean,
yeah,
point,
I think anybody tradable. I mean, hell, Philly just tried to go get Michael Parsons. So, hell, I mean, I feel like we can do it.
Myers,
I mean,
yeah,
Jacoby
yeah,
Myers.
but we need something. And like you said, those guys got offensive coach. We got a defensive coach. I love D'Amico, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Black coach. I want him to stay what he's doing. But if we lose in second round again this year, we haven't fucking improved. We stuck. And we're gonna continue to stay stuck unless we get an offensive coordinator that's good at calling plays, that's experienced. We got a good players on defense to be. We can, matter of fact, we ought to get we could get any DC over there. with
Hold
good
on, Chris.
players, and they'll be serviceable. But on the offense, you need a real guy to know what the fuck he's doing, bro.
Chris,
You
you
know what I'm
got
saying?
you got to add this too, Chris. If we do add a OC with experience next year, just say we do, that's 3 different OCs in 4 years for TJ Stroud. That's stunting his growth. And
But
we're,
we are starting to right now. We're ruining this motherfucker. This is
I,
another player that we are ruining, bro. We have ruined so many players over the years. It's sad, bro.
And
We ruined
and
so many players.
And in
do all
Crenshaw defense, man, I feel like even in Washington, man, Dan Quinn went over there and took over that team and gave all the reins on offense to Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think Dan Quinn has a any problem with Kingsbury taking over that offense. He don't have a care over that, man, because he's experienced and he's actually over there putting up numbers, man. I mean, I get a little jealous when we talk about Jalen Daniels, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Pete
feel like that's
Carroll
where he's supposed to be.
Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly. I mean, I'm not Chip Kelly, but the guy that we wanted. Look what he's doing over there in Oakland. They won the game. Geno Smith balled out last week. I'm just saying, we all wanted experience, but nope, we couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
this is what me and Kendall kind of piggyback off me a little bit, but I had his own. This is what I I said. This game's on D'Amico for this reason only. Okay, so your boys Ingram is going to be most likely be out for the game. This whole preseason, we heard Drew Scruggs took amazing steps. Drew Scruggs looks like he can be a starter. Drew Scruggs. Okay, so Ingram's out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your left tackle in the air that everybody has been ranting and raving, move him to a complete other side, put Tyrus Howard back in right guard where we know he's subpar, and then you can put a guy who has 0 snaps this whole preseason and can't because he's been injured at left tackle. And now I get you, Chris. I agree with you, and you too, Honcho, about getting into the red zone. But let me ask you, those 3 field goals when it came to third down, guess what happened on third down? Can anybody tell me what happened on third down?
Penalty.
Penalty. So who does that fall on? That falls on D'Amico Ryans and also Nick Cassera. Why are you making moves like that? Okay, so keep that lineup. Put Drew Scruggs there. If Drew Scruggs starts to fail and be bad, then that's when you do what? You adjust. That's where we're getting at. D'Amico Ryan, 3 years, D'Amico Ryan has yet to adjust at any situation. Okay? And not just that. Let's go to the third quarter. Okay? Yeah, our offense didn't get no touchdowns. But what sold me promise was a minute and 15 seconds, whatever. I don't know the exact time. CJ Stroud went down there and got his points before the halftime. Right? He drove the ball. We scored. We kicked the field goal. Second half, you know what Sean McVay saw? Oh, they're running zone. You know what we need to do? We need to do quick out routes, get the ball quick, high release. That way the safeties can't get them to fast enough. Guess what happened? Went right down there and scored on. Picked us apart. 0 sacks, 0 pressures, 0 hurries from this amazing defensive line that we have the whole third quarter. So if you know that this is not working, what are you supposed to do? Adjust. We have yet to adjust with D'Amico Ryan. I agree with you, Chris. I agree with everybody. CJ Stroud does take blame. The offensive line does take blame. But D'Amico Ryan needs to do better by adjusting because this is not it. This is like you said, this is the same shit year after year after year after. Bill O'Brien never adjusted. What's his face? Gary Kubiak wanted to keep Matt Shaw when he turned into a punk. Wake up and realize the NFL is a different breed. It's time to adjust. It's different. It's done because I'm tired of that. And everyone wants to blame this offensive line. Dude, 2 of those 3 sacks, CJ Stroud held the ball too long. And then Nick Chubb 12 carries, 48 yards or something like that. That's 4.6 yards a carry. Why don't you give him the ball, the man more carries?
60.
Yes, yeah, I'm sorry, 68. Yeah, you're right, 68.
Bro.
Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm really starting to believe that D'Amico meant what he said last year when he backed up Bobby Slower for saying that teams don't adjust after half. I'm starting to believe D'Amico believe that too. And I'm not giving. I don't care if nobody say. I'm not blaming Nick Caley for nothing. Nathan, nothing at all. You know why? Because they hired him. So the Miko getting all that blame. Nick Haley, on my end, Nick Haley ain't getting no blame. I don't
And
care.
I'm not
How
saying,
did we go with Nick
I'm
Haley?
not saying
No,
fired.
I'm just saying because I know some fans want to blame Nick Haley. Nick Haley ain't getting no blame for me all season
Well,
because Miko and Nick Casario hired him. Another thing is, if you was gonna hire a Nick Haley, why not fire Bobby Slowick after the Packers game last year and let Gerard Johnson step up? Since you want to get all these rookie people, you
laser.
should fire Bobby Slowick after the fifth game because, bro, that was just head scratcher right there. I knew then, like, yeah, this man got to go. Like
Well,
someone else was preaching that he got to go. So they
well,
should have fired him then and then hired elevated Gerard Johnson. Let's see what he got. Since you're gonna go out and get Nick Haley, like it just don't make sense to me. And then
now,
Miko,
let's talk about this too. He said we gave up 14 points to the Rams. We had a chance to win the game if Dalray doesn't fumble. Blaming the defense is just funny. The offense is why we lost the game. But here's the thing, though. What people are not, they're not getting
they not
out of
understanding.
their own defense, and,
Yeah,
and we wouldn't have 14 points on us.
nah, facts.
Attack the quarterback.
They might have 3 points.
Look, this is why D'Amico Ryans has lost the Falcons game 2 years back, the Lions game, the Packers game. Almost any game he's lost is close games. This is why. Because he plays his bend, don't break bullshit zone defense against good teams, well, somewhat good teams, and they come back and beat us. This is why. Put your foot on the neck and snap it. Quit being nice. That's it.
Yeah, facts. Like I
Yeah,
don't get why people don't understand it.
honestly, man, and I get it too, man. But giving up 14 points against the Rams, man, that's not terrible. But
It
I
ain't.
feel
Oh, it's
like
not. But
for the second season, well, for the third season, man, I feel like D'Amico gets a OC, man, and he gives them all the reins from the jump, man. I mean, like I said the other day, our most experienced guy is Bill Lazor, and I don't even know what position he's in. uh we have no experience here, man, and I feel like that's gonna be the death of us again for this season. To be honest, yeah, we can go out and win a division, uh, but I mean, like you say, second round, fuck, we out of there again. We stuck. I'm starting to believe, but I'm still gonna be optimistic till week 5 to see how we look. But I mean, if we don't change that, man, we'll be a second round team again, bro.
okay, so this right here, this comment, and I'll let you talk, Chris. But this comment right here, I think it's something like 5 teams gave up less than 14 points in this week in the NFL. 4 out of 5 of those teams won the game. Guess which one did? Well, why didn't we win? I mean, point blank, right there.
Hold on. Check that. 9 teams gave up 14 or less, and we're the only team that lost. So everybody else, it was 8-1. It was one motherfucking team that lost.
The same. Well, hold on. Are you saying it was the same team that intercepted the ball 5 times and still lost?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's.
I'm
I,
just
I
saying.
just, I don't know. I just don't understand, bro. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. I don't know what's their philosophy, man. It's an organization problem. It starts from the top, bro. It goes back to when they said Matt Schaub is better than Peyton Manning. That ever since that shit they said fucking 10 plus years ago, we ain't been the same organization, bro. That was our Super Bowl right there. And right then and there, we should have known these motherfuckers don't care about winning, bro. Because you will sit there and tell your fan base, we don't want a Hall of Fame quarterback. We want a lame duck quarterback. And we ain't been the same ever since, bro. You
So
know, after Matt Schaub, what we do? We get Brock Osweiler. We didn't even must talk to this motherfucker. We just give him the money. Trade for him and give him the money. We like, hold on, where the fuck this come from? Out of nowhere. He was ass. He was asked, Deshaun Watson, we weren't supposed to get this motherfucker. We just got him because we had no choice because they traded up and got our guy. We didn't much talk to Deshaun. Boom. That failed. And here we go with CJ. CJ, again, if Carolina would have drafted CJ, we would have drafted fucking Bryce Young. So here we go again. We just getting people that we really didn't much fucking want, bro. And then it's not working. It's not working. Only guy I could say they really wanted was fucking Will Anderson. They wanted that motherfucker. I don't understand, bro. It just aggravating, bro. It just aggravating, bro. It's just so sad, bro.
Go
So
ahead.
sad.
Go ahead, Kennedy. You have something to say?
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. I'm so pissed right now because it's like we keep preaching the same stuff, and it's like, do they listen? I don't think they listen, even though they do listen, because you can tell D'Amico knows what people be saying on Twitter. Like you can tell the way his energy when a reporter say certain things, you can just tell he knows what's going on out there. But my biggest thing is like y'all just preached about the what's his name, Dan Quinn, Pete Carroll. Like they didn't fear of going to get somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's experienced as an OC. And but I get D'Amico is young, so I guess he's trying to think of the long run, but it's like, bro, Houston sports, and you know this, bro, especially the Texans. We don't have time to be trying to think about the long run. We trying to go now. Yes, we want a dynasty to become, but heck, we got to get the first one. So these rookie OCs, it just that's why I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not even mad at Nick Haley. It don't matter what Nick Haley do this year. I'm just gonna look straight at D'Amico. You hired him, Nick Caserio. You hired him, and to be honest, y'all, we shouldn't. Nick Casario is at the top of this, and then it goes to D'Amico. Whoever I know, people pissed off and people wondering, questioning, like, is D'Amico the guy? If anybody gets fired, in my opinion, if anybody gets fired, it needs to be Nick Casario first.
I said it Sunday, and I'll say it now. If we don't win the AFC Championship game, Nick Casario should be fired.
Well, he don't have to get fired because this is the last year of his contract.
Well,
So we can just not bring the motherfucker back.
there you go. Let
Well, another thing that upsets me too, man, when we talk about this experience, even a coach, man. I mean, they lost their defensive coordinator, man. They didn't go and get a defensive back coach from Washington or a defensive line coach from Buffalo or some shit like that. They went and got an experienced DC that was used to play calling, man. Why the fuck won't we get on board with that? I don't understand.
it makes no sense.
Nico, I guess.
Well,
His
and also to our point that D'Amico was blamed for this. So you have the best two cornerbacks, right? Supposedly the best two cornerbacks. You got all pro and Sting. This is how you know you got tore up in zone coverage. They knew that if they lined Puka in the slot, guess who's going to be covering?
Petrie.
Jalen Petrie. And guess who got torched? Jalen Petrie. Why do you not blanket your two best receivers? I don't get that. I don't get it. If you got a talent like Derek Stingley, why? That's like having a Lambo and putting it in a parking lot. Why are you not using it? That's like getting J.J. Watt and putting him at center. It makes no sense at all. Like, why aren't you using this guy?
It don't make sense, man. And another thing is, like, it almost felt like the last season was just to be continued, if y'all know what I mean. Like, that's why people so mad. And I understand some people like, dang, like, y'all panicking now. No, it just feels like we just played last week and we lost some foolishness and we back to it. Like, that's how it felt Sunday. That's exactly how it felt, like, bro. Like, we still on the same stuff. Like, and to win championships, to be great and be great teams, you have to have a great coach. To be a great coach, you have to adjust. Like, in any given moment, you can't let stuff just be. Like, if you know Petrie getting torched, sorry, Petrie, hop out, rookie. On it, look. No. Because even if you run man, Petrie's still gonna get torched. But my thing is, you put the rookie in, put the rookie at outside, and then you either put Lassiter on Puka in the slot or you put Sting on him. Figure it out. Don't sit up there and just let it be, like just let the man torch you. And then y'all, Matt, I said this after the game. When they needed that first down, I told my people right before it happened. I said our cornerbacks going to be 7, 10 yards back, and they finna get this first down. And what happened? That happened. They got the first down easy. I told them the game was over before that play even happened. And it's sad that I felt that way because it's the same old stuff that continues to happen. Like this being back 10 yards for what, bro? You have cornerbacks that can play man, legit man. Lassiter is a great Lasser is a good man cover. Stingley is a great man cover. Like we saw this last year. When you run man, them dudes either getting pitched or they're not catching it. Like it's rare that somebody's gonna catch on them if it's just man to man coverage. Yes, what's his name did a little something this thing, but I just say that's great quarterback play. And Adams, you know what I'm saying, using this he low key pushed off a little bit, but at the end of the day, he got it off. He did a little something, something. But Sting still had a decent game, but I just feel like D'Amico should have moved him to Puka, and then you let Lassiter guard or swap it, whatever. Like you have two corners that can play man coverage. It just don't make sense to let Petrie guard them. The best player clearly that day was Puka. You let freaking Petrie guard that man, or the linebackers guard that man. It just and then go back to the Lions game. The same as that thing happened. The same as that thing happened, and when they needed that field goal, they needed the first down. What did they do? You got the corners back deep. You got a linebacker on St. Brown, and what do they do? Quick rock, first down. Same stuff. Just continues to happen.
I think that's what defeats me most, bro. I mean, I always said, bro, I'd rather lose 50-0 than be in the game all the way to the game over. I mean, and like you say, bring going back to the Lions game and that Packers game last year, hell, even this game, we 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 know what's going on. We know what need to be corrected, but it's so damn frustrating when it's just being ignored, man. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I feel defeated, bro, and I'm gonna give it to week 5. I really not too hype about these next couple games, but I'm giving it to week 5, bro. And hey, it is what it is.
I'm still
Let me
optimistic.
say something real quick, because we've all said this. We give it to week 5, but that's the wrong week to give it to because we got the dang old Ravens,
I mean,
bro.
like we said, bro, we didn't know it was gonna come out like that on any team. I mean, it only, ball, man. I mean, it
Yeah,
only takes so much. I mean, just to hit that switch and turn it all the way
yep.
around. But I mean, just feeling optimistic right now. I'm sure it's
Mm-hmm.
hard for a lot of Texans fans,
Now,
bro. And
facts.
I'm with
Let
them.
me say this: even if we was to beat the Bucks, beat the Jags, beat the Titans, I believe before we got the Ravens, even if we beat all three of them teams, and then we see the Ravens, and then we see the same thing we saw week 1, like, bro, how are we going to feel? That's the thing. Like, I'm not expecting us to lose to the Bucks. I'm not. We at home, we're gonna have the crowd. You know how they do when we at home. So it's like that's not gonna answer our questions. It's not. Our question is not gonna be answered until we go out to the Ravens in week 5 and see how they perform on the road against a great team and see how they act. If they go out there and do the same thing they did week 1, then it's like, bro, that's why I can see why we saying giving it to week 5, but my mind is like, bro, we gonna mess around and just show the same thing we showed in week 1. So
It's just no emotion from me for these next couple
yeah,
games till we get to week 5, bro. No emotion. Like you said, I don't care about beating the Bucks. I don't care about beating the Jags. I don't care about beating the Titans, bro. I mean, these teams that I mean, even if we do beat the Ravens or the Chiefs in the regular season, bro, that's not what we want to beat them at. So, man, I don't know if they can show some type of spark, like you say, do some things after halftime to adjust. Yeah, probably be a little bit more enthused about the team, man. But right now, man, shit, I'm sure it's a bunch of Texas fans out there feeling defeated, and that's why I'm at with it, bro. Because it looked repetitive. It looks like the same shit from the last 2 years. So. I mean, I can't help but to think that way. I've always been an optimistic Texans fan, saying, "Hey, we're gonna click, we're gonna click, we're gonna click, we're gonna switch." Man, fuck, it's been 3 years, man. And like you say, Houston will eat you up, man, and spit you out. We brought D'Amico in as a fan favorite. We all wanted him when his name jumped in, man. And hell, hey, D'Amico, you spoiled us the first 2 seasons. You and CJ. We back to back division champs. We want more than that now. I mean, hell, to be honest with you, I'd have been fine when they came in this rookie season, winning 7 games from 3 games. I'd have been fine with that. But now, our expectations is too damn high to still be doing the same shit, the same shit.
And they seem to be okay with it, right? That's the problem. So, Crenshaw,
It's like Bill O'Brien stuff.
you got anything to add before we jump to the next segment?
What,
Um, me-
You
can
breaking
you
up?
hear me?
You breaking up? Go ahead.
All right, but you can hear me right now.
Yeah, go ahead. You're good.
Just all right. Um, he's a second highest slot corner in the NFL.
You're cutting up there, Crenshaw.
Um, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said, what is Petrie good at? He's the second highest paid slot corner in NFL. What is he good at?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Petrie is solid. My thing is he's the one that lacking at man coverage. He's good at covering the flats. He's not too bad at the zone, but when it comes to man coverage, that man lacks, and especially depending on who it is. So that's why I don't know, man. Like I saw the Jalen Smith, I believe that's his name because you got too many Jalen's. Jalen Smith pick up in the draft that kind of made me think like, oh, okay, so y'all picking up Petrie replacement, and then we also traded for C.J. Gardner Johnson. That also looks like because CJ can come down to the box and actually guard 1-on-1 with tight ends, with slots, wherever the case may be. So it's crazy to say, but it seems like Petrie is the least man in the secondary that can play man coverage. Like he lacks. So teams are gonna attack him every time. Like it just,
Coach,
especially if you got the Rams, well, of course they're gonna have Puka in the slot. You got Lions, St. Brown. You got a lot of teams, bro, and people that move, they move their best receivers around. The Vikings move their best receiver. The Bengals they move Chase around. So when we face teams like heck the Bucks, they don't move Mike around. But if they would have had what's his name, they move can't think of his name right now. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Garvin, Chris Garvin. They move him around and he plays mainly the slot. So now we finna see him versus the rookie and Imuka, and who
So
knows how that's gonna go.
why we not doing that now, man? In OTAs and minicamp, man, we was getting so many reports that we had Nico in the slide, and they
That's
was putting
another thing.
Christian Kirk on the outside, and we didn't see any of that last
Any
week.
of
And I
that.
was and I was okay with actually not moving them around or whatever the case. Let's actually see Kaylee's offense. But man, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, man, with the with the inexperience, we should have ran Chubbs more. Woody Marks came out there, ran the ball one time, got 5 yards. We never seen him again. I didn't understand. Pierce. Man, don't even get me started on that dude, man. I feel like he would have been gone had Mixon not been, injured. But at
well,
the same
so
time, man,
I'm glad you brought that up, Poncho. So one of y'all,
but
please talk to me where I'm getting this wrong now. Okay,
no,
so sophomore year, Woody Mark led the nation in college. Sophomore year as a running back with 82 receptions. 82 as a running back, right? We drafted him. We needed a first down to keep this drive extended. Why do you have Dare in the game instead of Woody Mark? Why are you giving Dare more snaps than him when you want this man to be part of your offense? Make it make sense. Why is Dare trying to be Superman and diving for the ball when it's the linebacker saw it clear as day. Clear as day, right?
I,
No,
I don't
or
I,
not blind.
I I don't blame Dare, man. To be honest with you, I'm sure Dare was trying to make a play,
No,
but
I'm not
that
blaming Dare
linebacker
either.
made
I'm just saying,
that
why
he
aren't
the
you putting Woody Marks in? That's
right. I get that. I mean, that linebacker just made an even better play, man. When it comes down to it, if this is the guy that you want to implement in your offense, then like you said, why is he not getting these snaps? I mean, we have the tools out there, and again, I don't want to criticize Nick Caley just yet, but eventually, I'm sure all Texans fans will.
Yeah,
But man, hey, it's after this one game, I'm gonna just say I'm not impressed.
yeah, for sure, man. And honestly, and I get it. Like the reason me not criticizing Nick Haley is more petty because I know what I wanted, and I know what I wanted before and it's going to continue to like just slap us in the face because, like I said, we could have had Cliff Kingsbury, but what did we do? We hired Bobby Sloyd. Then D'Amico said, "Yeah, I was kind of rushed to to get the DC, I mean OC, so that it was just he basically said it was like a last minute thing. If it was a last minute thing, why the heck you didn't hire Cliff Kingsbury? Doesn't make sense at all. Get you an experienced guy. You're a rookie head coach. Hello, get you an experienced guy. That way you don't have to worry about the offense. Don't get you a guy that's a rookie just like you. And even though we did some things that nobody saw coming, nobody saw us having that type of season. You know what I'm saying? With a rookie head coach, a rookie OC, and a rookie at quarterback. Nobody saw that happening. But hey, guess what? Since that did happen, expectations went up. And just imagine if we did have Cliff instead of Bobby in year one for CJ. Just imagine. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine year two. And just imagine now. Like that type of stuff, it just it's but at the end of the day, yeah, Nick Haley, like I don't understand why, like we just said Nico wasn't being moved around. Huncho, like you just said. It don't make no sense. The game that you only have Nico, you don't have Kirk, and you have rookies and Watson and Hutchinson,
Team.
and that's another thing. Hutchinson was barely out there. So what happens? Like y'all confused, but it doesn't make sense. You have Nico, Pro Bowler, and he's supposed to have this big year. Why not move him around if you don't have Christian Kirk? Move him around because you know they're gonna take him out by having a safety over the top and man coverage him. Why not move him around to help your game planning so y'all can score? It just that like that type of stuff just don't make sense to me. It just seems like let's play it safe. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna just try to get the win, and however we get the win, we get the win, and we're gonna get out of here. But guess what? We got the loss.
Hey,
Again,
hey, can I answer Ryan's question real quick, man? No, I don't feel like Miko would have a power struggle. Putting two guys together that's great at defense and offense. I mean, we witnessing that right now in Washington. That's what you want. That's a successful key to actually go and win a championship. Look what Jaden Daniels went his rookie season. So I don't feel like he
he
would.
still
And if
looks
and
good.
if Miko ever felt like he had a power struggle, that would be the next way to Kingsbury getting another couple head coaching job offers, man. So I don't feel like he would. I mean, if that's the case, and that hypothetically happened to be the reason why we don't want to sign a inexperienced play caller, then man, we gonna be shot for a long time as long as D'Amico here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, see, that's what I said. I said that he's not gonna hire nobody with experience that could potentially take his job. It's a threat. So you hire inexperienced guys and then give you a longer leash. So that's why he didn't hire Clint Kingsbury. That's why they want to hire Chip Kelly because it doesn't make sense for him. So he protecting his job and telling Nick, hey, you know what? No, let's get this guy here. Let's get that guy right there. Because why would you not hire Cliff Kingsbury? What he's asking for, it doesn't go into our salary cap. Pay the motherfucker. Pay the motherfucker. Washington and Minnesota, I love their setup. Minnesota offensive coach, a great DC. Same thing with Washington. I love their setup, whether they win or not. But that's the recipe for success.
The
Our
Raiders.
recipe, our recipe, right? Yeah, Raiders too. Our recipe right now, we got a good ass defensive coach, but we got an inexperienced OC, and now he's learning on the job. The longer he learn on the job, the more we're wasting CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Then I mean, we're ruining him. Then before you know it, it's time to pay him. And once you pay him, now you're stuck. Unless the guys you draft actually worth the fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
Or you
So
sexually
I don't understand I don't understand fucking logic here, bro.
unless you sexually assault 27 different women and we just trade them away. But
Hey man,
No.
so Another thing, I think we have a great defensive coach, but he's not a great head coach. And
That's
that might have me worried. That got me worrying a little bit. I got love for the
Okay,
Miko, but that's a question mark right there. Is he a great head coach? He can be a
all
great
right.
DC, defensive coach, but is he a great head coach?
Can okay. A lot of guys are like that. A lot of guys are better coordinators than head coaches, and D'Amico look like he's falling into that category. He's falling into that category. That's why I said if we lose in the second round again this year, we hasn't improved. I don't mind moving on from him and Nick Casario and start this shit over. CJ needs an offensive coach no matter what. And just like the guy said in Miami, if Mike McDaniel get fired, bring it because he used to coach here. If Mike McDaniel was CJ's coach, our offense would look 30 times better, bro. 30 times better. You could hire Wade Phillips to be the DC and the defense is gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? But if you fire D'Amico, then the fan base is gonna be all bitching again and shit. And they probably
Why
don't
not?
want the fan base to do that.
Why not just if McDaniels get fired? Why not just bring McDaniels in as OC?
That bro ain't about to be no OC, bro. He not about to be no OC, bro.
You don't think?
you got to hire him like
Hell nah.
a coordinator or something.
Hell nah. Cause see, okay, that's the case. That's the case. Mike McCarthy would have took OC job this year. He like, man, I'm a head coach. I ain't taking no fucking
Yeah.
OC.
But
You know what I'm
McDaniels,
saying?
I'd have been fine with bringing
but
Peterson
he
in
was a
last year,
first time
man.
head
Where's
coach.
Peterson?
He
It
chilling.
was the first time. It was the first time head coach, but he was OC before he became a head coach, though. So he had some experience. He had some
I,
experience, and then like you said, Doug Peterson. I would take Doug Peterson too, but I don't think Doug Peterson want to be OC. He want to be a head coach. You know what I'm saying? These guys.
Cliff
Doug Peterson,
though.
Super Bowl winning coach. Super
Look
Bowl
at
winning
Cliff
coach.
though. Cliff took a
But see,
back.
Cliff,
So why McDaniels can't take a back seat?
because Cliff is a good OC, not a good head coach.
Is McDaniels a good OC and not a good head coach?
McDaniel has done wonders with that team. They it's trash.
They don't have
I
the
mean,
weapons.
he's got all he got out of Tua. Check this out, bro. Right now, do any of you guys think Tua a top 15 quarterback?
He's like top 30.
Top 30. Now check this out. He's a top 30 quarterback, but he led the
Yeah,
league. He led the league in passing and touchdowns. Why? Because they got a good ass fucking coach over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So he's tapped out with Miami, bro. He's basically tapped out with
He's
that
ready.
fucking team.
Yeah, he's ready. All right, fellas. Well, before we run out of time, let's jump to this Buccaneers game Monday night. Like Kiddo said, it's at home. People's going to show out like they always do. The team is going to give us false hope, thinking we're going to be dominant and put out a outing, in my opinion. So I'll start with you first, Crystal. Just in case we lose you again, what do we need to do to win this game?
Okay, bro. Usually at home, no matter who we play, unless it's the Ravens, we show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? So I think what we need to do, bro, defense keep playing the same way y'all play, but offense turn those field goals into touchdowns. Be more aggressive. CJ, I like that you using your legs, and that's a good thing right there. Commit to the run more. Like I say, Nick Chubb had I think 13, 14 carries. No, raised up to about 22, 25 carries for Nick Chubb because running backs like him, they get better over
Over
time. The more
time, more
carries, they get better. I think they commit to the run more, a lot more play action, maybe some misdirection, and get down that field, bro. The crowd's going to be behind y'all. The crowd is going to be behind y'all 110%. But if you come out there and score less than 20, it's gonna be a lot of pissed off people, after the game, at the post game and all that shit, bro. So like I say, just be aggressive. Defense play the same. We'll be 1-1. I predicted us before the season to win that game. I'm not gonna change because of what happened, Sunday. So I say we win that game Sunday. Man, I still don't think we're gonna score that many points. So I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 2013 Texans.
Okay.
2013.
2013. All right, Kiddo, you the man. What's up?
Ah, man. So keys to victories, the obvious, right? They gotta dominate on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And Nick, Kaylee, I'm sorry, brother. Like at the end of the day, he's going to have to raise it up a little level and game plan better. Learn from that week one. game plan better, get Nico involved, move him around. Christian Kirk gonna be out again. Move Nico around, and also Jalen Noel needs to get the ball as well. Like that's another thing. Like we got to feed him too. CJ have to find that guy. You have to because he's a playmaker. He's gonna find a way to get that ball to the end zone if you allow him to do so. So he has to get the ball. And I'm not even gonna say what the defense needs to do as far as when it comes to the playing back 10 yards. At this point I gotta accept it. As long as they don't give up 20 plus, you know what I'm saying? The offenses go out there and score points, we'll win. So my prediction, I'm gonna go 28-22 Texans.
Okay. All right, Johnny. Anto himself. So what are we doing?
All right, man. This week, um, Nick Nick Caley, man, you have to have your breakout game. I know it's the second game of the season. This has to be your breakout game. On paper, Houston got one of the best rosters in the NFL. You have to utilize what you have. I'm gonna kind of piggyback off Crenshaw, man. We had Nick Chubbs. He had 12 carries last game. He did awesome. We need to kind of maybe we can double that this game. Nico Collins has to get the ball more. 4 attempts versus a Rams defense is fucking unacceptable. So, like Keno said, if we got to move him around, put him in a position in the slide, or whatever the case is, we need those guys to step up this week. Defense, I wasn't too concerned about the defense last week, but I felt we didn't have enough pass rush. Maybe we can blitz a little more. When it comes to this offensive line, man, hey, this is what the cards we dealt right now. So hopefully they just stay upright, man. Like I said, run that ball a little more. Um, and yeah, I feel like that'll be a key to us winning this game. My prediction, man, I'm gonna go Texans 24, Bucks 17.
24-17 Texans. Okay. I like it. Well, my key to victory is uh D'Amico Ryans, you're gonna have to be a head coach. If you think your offensive line is going to be any shape way not your starters, you got to get a game plan. We can't have this mixed match. You gotta come out with discipline. And for the offense, CJ Stroud, bro, like all offseason you've been saying, I didn't have the keys. I didn't have the keys last year. I didn't have the keys. Well, you got the keys this year, okay? Then you come out and say that we were lollygagging during the game. Like, okay, bro, enough's enough. You're through your pro. It's time to act like it. You gotta go out there. You gotta move the ball. Give Nick Caley something to work with. I agree with Honcho and Kershaw. Give the ball to Nick Chubb. I will say something on the defense. If you start getting burned, Baker Mayfield's that dude. Start getting burned. Get out of his own defense. Buccaneers have two good receivers to be keep running zone all game. You got to switch it up, D'Amico. You got to look. I'm tired of oh we're playing bend don't break. Nah, man. Look, we made the MVP of last year have his worst game of his whole career. So start doing that every fucking game. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm tired of hearing it. Let's do it. Let's put it's game time. Like Chris all said earlier, 8 fucking snaps for the whole fucking starters this whole preseason is not it. I'm tired of seeing this shit. So let's get it fixed out. That's how we're gonna win this game. But I'm gonna be the bad guy of this week. I got Baker Mayfield being Baker Mayfield, and he's gonna beat the Texans 21-9. Fucking we can't score more than 20 points a game. It, I am gonna be this guy until I am being proven wrong. I'm tired of it. 21-9 Buccaneers.
Hey, let me say so real quick because it's like we keep preaching it, man. Like as far as like the pass rush, what helps the pass rush is if the cornerbacks are up on the receivers. 5 yards, whether you going, you can be up on the receiver like you finna press and you going to a zone. But guess what? That makes the quarterback overthink throwing the ball. you're away. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to being back 7, 10 yards, they know it's zone. You know what I'm saying? So it's quick for them to make, all right, my guy finna run a 5 out. I can get him to him quick. But if you have them pressed up at least, that causes the quarterback to have to take more time. And guess what? The doggone D line get back there. You know what I'm saying? They got time to get back there. So it has to work. It's a marriage. Like D line and DBs is really a marriage. Like they both need each other to work. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you need pressure, but you also need your DBs up on the man. That way the quarterback can get the ball out quick.
Defensive line don't have a chance when you're 8 yards back. Don't have a chance.
Exactly. It don't at all.
Exactly.
Not against a veteran quarterback either.
No. And Baker's becoming that dude. I'm telling you, Baker's one of the hottest quarterbacks in the league right now. All right. Before we go, a favorite that's been popping off, hot takes. I'm ready to hear these. I'm gonna start with you, Keno, because I think we're gonna have some good ones. What's your hot take for the game?
Hot take for the game. I got Nico going for 2 touchdowns, 200 yards.
Okay. All right, Hacho.
I actually got two, man. I got CJ Gardner Johnson, man, grabbing our first interception this season, man. Well, it's what, second interception this season. Well, not on him, but I got him snatching one of them interceptions. And also, I'm still committed to this run, what they trying to do. So with that being said, man, I got my boy Chubbs going for over 100.
Oh, okay.
You
Crenshaw,
get good?
talk to him. What's your hot take? Can you hear us? What's your hot take?
All right, CJ's going to pass for one, rush for one, and I got this going to be the biggest hot take of America. I got Christian Harris with a pick six.
Ooh, okay. I like it. I like it. All right, my hot take is BT is going to stay off Twitter for good. No, I'm kidding. Uh, no, my hot take. Tommy Fairbairn is going to kick 3 field goals. No, again, for I think I think it's going to be a awakening for the defensive line, and I think Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter both get a sack. So both of them, and that make Will Anderson 3 for the season. So I think each side gets a sack. So let's hope it. Let's hope it because I need it. I need some cheering up. Well, guys, in the wise words of my man Crenshaw, this is the worst part of the show because it's the end. Y'all got any last words for anybody before we hop off?
Hey, Texas fans, y'all don't feel bad for feeling how y'all feel. Y'all deserve to be pissed off. It's not too early to be pissed off. Y'all
And
deserve to be pissed off. Like at the end of the day, keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people on Twitter, they going crazy. And I understand it and I respect it. Continue to do it because hey, at the end of the day, we invest. We the fans. We paying for tickets. We got season ticket holders. We got people that's always buying jerseys. You know what I'm saying? And you know, spend their hard-earned money on this team. And we just want to win, man. So at the end of the day, we got the right to say what we want to say. As long as we, of course, being respectful. At the end of the day, we just want to win. That's all it is.
as anything, if today action showed anything today, everybody is right to their own opinion. Okay, like it or not. If you don't like it, who gives a fuck? Move on.
Yeah.
Crenshaw, you have anything to say? You're on mute if you did. You're muted, Crenshaw. Nope. All right, Hunter.
Well, I'm gonna leave it off tonight, man. Still, we have to be optimistic, man. We have to give Nick Caley the benefit of the doubt just as much as we gave it to him to Bobby Slowick, man. So I don't want to throw the towel in on Caley just yet. I would like to see him, open up that playbook a little bit more. Like I said, I got us winning, this game and being optimistic again, man. I mean, I understand I know a lot of people want to, reset the O line, man, but look, we ain't got time for that right now, so we got to stick with what we got. So, I mean, if we can have a mediocre O line, man, that's gonna take us pretty far along, man. But I'm not giving up on them, but I'm being real optimistic on what's gonna happen in the next few weeks. So, remain a Texas fan, man. We'll be all right.
For sure. Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Ingram back, Titus mounts right to the right, and put Tay at the left. Let's see how that O line look. I'm interested to see how that starting O line look. I do not want to see Cam
Y-
Robinson on the field. I don't care about that 12 million. I ain't the one that gave that offer to him, so I don't care about that 12 million. Nick Casario, that man needs to stay on the bench, like for real. Like that performance he did was horrible. So at the end of the day, let's see what Taylor like at the left tackle. Like I said, Ingram at the guard, and then Titus back at right. Let's see how that line gonna look.
Kershaw, you got any wide receivers before you left? Jump off.
Only the wise words I have, since it's Monday night, I know y'all gonna say it's a work day, it's traffic. Try to be there on time. Try to be there on time. Try to be loud. And I got a CJ hot take, but I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it because let me see how the rest of the season go before I point him to another player. So I'm gonna wait on that hot take. I'm gonna give him half a year, but just show up, be loud. Hopefully we win.
Absolutely. Well, guys, why don't you tell everybody where we can find you, what you got cooking, that way we can support you. Kershaw, I'll send to you first. Where we can find you on social media, brother?
You said me?
Yeah, you go ahead. Where can you-
Oh, yeah, man. You can find me at this World Crenshaw. I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over.
Yes, sir. And always some good stuff from Kershaw. Honcho, what about you? Where we can find you, what you got cooking?
Um, Not only myself, man, but you can find me on H Town Huncho 713 on X. Huncho Johnny on Instagram, man. Give us all a follow, man, including, all of us that's on here, man. We like to put out, pretty good content, try to break some news every chance we get. So main goal is continue to try to put out some good content, man, and deliver it to these Texans fans. We all Texans fans at the end of the day. So we know anything, trust we're gonna try to push it out for you guys, man.
All right. What about you, Mr. Keno?
Man, y'all can follow me on Twitter, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Hair Can Out. Continue to support and bang, you know what I'm saying, the Swarm song, me and Fifth World Crenshaw. And yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We Houston till we drown, no matter the frustrations. I'm a Texans fan till I die. I know my brothers on here, Texans fans till they die. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rep it hard every day, but hey, we also gonna criticize. It just is what it is.
Yes, sir. We have a reason. We put money into this. We have a reason to be pissed off. So if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. You can find me. Sorry. You can find me at A1 Day One Texans everywhere. I got a new article dropping on the Fan Battle Substack, so make sure you check that out about the Houston Texans. And guys, always follow the show, Texas Fan Battle Podcast everywhere. We got some good videos. Crenshaw likes to drop us some live videos at the game, so make sure you check it out. Good stuff. Support. We have nothing but love, peace, and yes, and a little angry take. So help us grow to be the best we can. Till next week. Till next Wednesday. Stay repping the eight. Stay blessed. And we'll see y'all next week.
I'ma calm down.